All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. This webinar is titled Bringing STEM to Your School. My name is Ryan Steuer, founder and executive director of Magnify Learning. But first, we need to talk about dragons, because dragons have an important part to play in education. Not really, but it's the metaphor that I use. So there's this dragon, large, fierce, fire-breathing dragon that is attacking the land of education, and we need to do something about it. So we have this castle that represents the land of education, and there is a dragon coming after it. And luckily for us, we have 3 brave knights that are willing to go out and fight this dragon to save the land of education. And the first knight will bravely and courageously run out of the castle, filled with passion, a sword, and a shield, and will promptly get eaten by the dragon. Now, the second knight is going to do something different. The second knight is going to read every book there is on knighthood, on being a knight, what should you do, what should you not do. Also going to read up on everything there is to know about dragons, know about the problem, know about the solutions, and then is going to passionately and courageously run out of the castle to go defeat the dragon and to be promptly eaten. The third knight, however, has a different approach altogether. Still going to use that book and read about dragons and read about what it means to be a knight, but also has a mentor, has a sage that comes alongside to help him interpret what he's been reading and then apply what he's been reading to these other fierce beasts, like this crocodile, for instance. So he's going to go and fight this crocodile and defeat that crocodile. And after that, he's going to stop, reflect, go back to his mentor, and debrief what worked and what could possibly work when he goes to fight the lion. So he takes those same skills, he's honed them, and goes and defeats the lion. He comes back, reads up on bears and dragons, and debriefs with this sage that's helping him to figure out the skills that have worked well, what he needs to repolish, and then he goes, defeats the bear. So now that he's defeated these other fierce animals, he's reflected with his mentor, he's well read and well versed. He now goes outside of the castle and defeats the dragon and saves the land of education. And all the people go, "Woo-hoo-hoo, we're saved." And the question is, which one of the knights is your student? What position are we putting them in? Are they filled with passion? We've got them psyched up and ready to go out, but they don't have the skills that they need or the content knowledge they need to go out and be successful. When they leave this castle, they're leaving us and heading out into the world. Are they like the second knight, where they've learned all the content? They've mastered those things. They feel good about that, and they head out only to be eaten by the dragon of life because they don't have the skills they need to be successful? Or have they fought these mini battles with us by solving real world problems while learning the content? So when they head out of the castle, when they head out of our K-12 education to their next journey, that they're equipped with the skills and the content to go and be successful in their next adventure. We want to hope that we're raising that third knight. And if you're an administrator, you might ask yourself, where are your teachers at in this story? Are they just feeding that second knight, content information? Or are they a mentor, a sage that's helping them discern what skills they need to be successful? We need to put our teachers in that position as well, so they can well position our knights that are heading out into the world. So before I started doing dragon metaphors around education, I worked here at UPS. I was an industrial engineer. So as we talk about STEM, I have some background knowledge there. My job was to figure out how to get these 1.5 million packages every day to go where they're supposed to go, and do that with technology, do that with people, bring those two things together. How do we figure those things out? An awful lot of people skills, an awful lot of problem solving skills, a lot of math via spreadsheets and databases, and testing and retesting until we found things that worked, and worked for real, not just theoretical. They may have worked theoretically in the formulas, but then it had to go down to an actual person that moved